little bit of mishap on the last video. I just want to see if what my stream is going to look like. Don't know if anyone's in the chat yet. Doesn't look like it. Nope. See how it looks here. How is my channel tag? Oh yeah, resto scraps. There we go. Sometimes I forget. Here we go. Looks like we're live. One's watching. Who's watching? Hey, Resto Rob, what's good, man? How are you? I want to see something. If I turn it, is that going to make a difference? Rotate device back. Okay, we'll rotate it back. Let me turn that down. I have my shop TV on my live stream so I can see the quality, because the last time I tried to go live, it looked like crap. Oh, by the way, dude, cool challenge with the patriotic clamps and tools. That was really fun. Anytime, man. Once I started getting into restoring tools, you know, I subscribed to Scout Crafter, and that opened up an entire genre. You know, your channel popped up, Gunter's Garage, and then shoot, 357 Magdat, etc. And then it was rabbit holes upon rabbit holes upon rabbit holes, and here we are today. I got a video coming up. I'm redoing. I was trying to restore this fire ring right here, but my angle grinder crapped out. It's later in the day now, so it is what it is. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, so we had to kind of cut it short. We're going to do a two-parter. That's our fire ring. My boss, my assistant manager at my job gave me that, and he's putting a swimming pool in, so we're going to got ourselves a fire ring now. Yeah, that's the backstory behind the video this week. Looks like there's 3 people in the chat. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I do have a backup. I have about 10 backups. As you know, hey, what maniac would only have one angle grinder? But it was this one, this Walmart one from Hyper Tough. Like I said in the video, a lot of people talk crap about this product, but I've had this grinder almost 6 years, so it definitely did its job. I just think it's a switch. It was super hot to the touch for a while, and the switch is just locked down. So I might have melted it, or I mean, it smells a little burnt out, but I mean, it's not seized up. One of these days I'll probably take it apart on a video for like a scrap out and see what happened. But $25, and you know, for almost 6 years, that's not awful. Looks like there's 8 people in the chat. That's crazy. That's the most people I've ever had in the chat. 16? Stop it. Really? Okay. 16 in the chat. That by far is the record of everybody I've had gone live. Wow. Thank you, everybody. So, who's this? Steel Monkey? Tag. How you doing, man? What's Steel Monkey? Speranza Lucas, what's happening? How are you? Oh, it just dropped down to 8. That's okay. Nice, happy to be a part of it. Thank you. Hey, Rob, what is happening, dude? That's my old boss. Uh, Rob, it's so good to hear from you, and I hope everything's well, dude. I was thinking about some of the stuff. I won't mention it on camera. But anyway, dude, we had a great time. I learned a lot from you, dude. I appreciate it. Um, Rob, Prime Weld. I haven't done much with Prime Weld, but the reviews I see online aren't awful. But other than that, I mean, with being a technician, I'm more with Miller, Lincoln, Hypertherm. But basically, I think it's a great startup welder from what I see on the comments and the stuff. Um, I haven't had bad problems with Timu. Um, like Prime Weld, like I said, I do see a lot of good reviews on it. Rob Braga, I'm good, man. I'm working at Hahn Welding Supply. I'm a service technician. I fix welders. Um, it's a 9 to 5, weekends off, good benefits. Everything's going well, man. Um, and if you're looking, I'm going to say something now, dude. If you're looking for a change of career, apply up there, man, because this company, and I'm not playing around. They care about their people. My 401k is killing it. Christmas bonuses. You get your shop bonus, your company bonus. You get your Thanksgiving off. You get all your most of your holidays off. There's incentives. They promote within. This company's ridiculous. I've never worked for anybody that's treated me this way. Prime Weld is not Prime Weld is not good. Okay, I like I said, I don't know. I never used one, but I see good reviews online. I don't know. What happened with your Prime Weld, Rob?
We will make America great again. We will make America great again.
It's my clock. Uh, I work for the On Center, Rob Braga. That was a good job as well. They took pretty good care of me when I worked there. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, man, if I would definitely apply. They could use somebody up there with your, you know, with your work ethic, my friend. Hey George, what's happening, dude? How you been? Ah, had a mishap on the last video. Angle grinder shit out on me. Resto Rob, yes, they were. They probably would laugh because, I mean, everyone laughed at me when I bought my flux core welder from Harbor Freight. Like, I don't own a Miller or a Lincoln. I would own one, but they're super expensive. They are. They're expensive. Yeah. Yes, Rob Braga. How are we gonna do this? I don't want to put this live my phone number because people, a lot of people watch it. I have a Facebook. Search Restos, or we're friends on Facebook. Just or I'll message you my phone number. I'd love to hang out, dude. That would be awesome. I can't do it from this phone because this is just my YouTube phone where I film the videos. This is my main phone. I don't want. I'll lose the stream, but Bonnie Mac. Looks like there's 7 in the chat. That's what's up, everybody. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Woo. Gotta wash that down. Resto rub. Ha. It's nice to have weekends off. But some of you guys, I've got an email where people like to see my shop. So we'll start on this. We'll start at the garage door. That's where you come out. This is like the main bench that I work on. Right here. We'll get into this in another video. This is a big surprise. Then we come over here. My saws, just, you know, another wall of tools. Shelf. This is probably going to go in the tool museum. My hammer wall. We all love the hammer wall, right? You know, another drill press. Hands are filthy. Bench grinder. This is like I got to deal with this. Parts washer needs to be restored. Drill press. And you know, got to have a beer fridge. And here we are, and the TV, and we are back. There we go. Inventory and purchasing. That's a good job, dude. Hope everyone's doing well. Like I said before, my last video, I had a, you know, with the angle grinder. If you're new into the chat, this is what I was working on, this fire ring. Just showing you guys what's going on. There we go. I'm trying to get that light out of there. There we are. That's better. Yeah, the lighting's weird. I have yeah, that's got to be crazy. Working around trains is dangerous, man. Excuse me. I've met a few people that worked on the railroad, man. They're missing fingers and talking about horror stories about guys getting pinched in between the cars. I did a service call at Amtrak out in Albany. I had to calibrate a few of their welders, and it was in their maintenance area. Man, they had these big old diesel engines, and they had these. I mean, it was ridiculous the scope of their work. Hey, Andy, what's happening? Yes, you can get more cookies. You can. Those were good, weren't they? All right, I'm back. Resto Rob, where are you out in Colorado? Right, you said? Rob Braga, as soon as this live stream's over, I'm going to message you with my number, man. You got to stop by the house. You know, I've been married. You know, Christina, you know who she is. You've met her before. We bought a home like about 3 years ago. Stop over for barbecue, something. It would be great, man. Really cool to see you. Russell Rob, yeah, Jacktown's a blast, dude. Like, I suggest try to do it in 2 days. We only kind of go down for the day because we got the dogs. But it's definitely crazy. I mean, I almost started hyperventilating on the first 3 booths I saw. It was ridiculous. All I saw was rust and tools, and I was just beeline for it. It was ridiculous. Yes, Colorado. Yeah. Is there a delay? Or is there a delay on my TV? Let's see. It's different. You guys ever had this beer, Voodoo Ranger? Imperial IPA? Super good. Rob Braga, did you hear Franco's is closing? I think they're going to finally sell it to campus. I don't know if you're still in the chat. I want this light. There we go. Like I said, there's light here, there, and there, and it's super bright. Then I have one literally above the bench, which is behind you guys. See that? Like that just lit it right up in here. But it's kind of a pain in the ass. Yes, you're correct. It is. It's very nuts. That's a good beer. Like this is the 9%, so I kind of go easy on it because old CCscraps Restoration has low tolerance. And if you guys are new into the chat, I don't know who is maybe watching. I mean, there's 4, but my name is Chris, and I live in upstate New York. Voodoo, not vodka. Yeah, I kind of figured, but that would be cool if Voodoo Ranger made a vodka. I would definitely drink it. George, man, you're killing it on those flea markets, man. Like, that's crazy. I'm still tripping about that tomahawk restore you did. That was pretty nuts. Yeah, Corona, definitely. I love a good Corona. Have you ever had it with an olive? Or they'll put the green olive juice in, and you flip it over, and it kind of like the same way you do with the lemon. It's quite good. I like it. And I don't know, like, I don't know if you like tequila, but I would drink like a nice Patron, the Anejo, and then you do the shot of tequila and then a shot of tomato juice right afterwards. Oh, it's so good. It's tough, man. It is like more restaurant. I mean, you like my content is what I do that day. Like I kind of think about what I want to do for the week, and in a perfect world, I would just sit around and make YouTube videos all day. That would be awesome. I had a Corona with someone's mom. Ha ha! That's awesome. Well, I hope that you had a good time after you had that Corona, Andy. Yeah, absolutely. I'm still trying to get my snowblower to run. That I found on the side of the road. But I think we can get it fixed before winter. It's a pretty nice one. Hopefully she was like Stifler's mom, Andy. Oh, that's great. Uh-oh. Looks like I did break the weld. Looks like I did, like I said, it looks like I did break this weld a little bit. It was already broken. Yeah, we're going to have to get that MIG welder out. Stacy's mom? Yeah, that was Tawny Katane, wasn't it? She was in the White Snake video, and I think she was still in the Good, was it Good Charlotte, right? Or was it Fountains of Wayne? I can't remember which one it was. She's dancing on the station wagon, right? Yeah, we'll get out the MIG welder on this one. Right here, there's like a little tiny crack, a crevasse. It's like sitting right here. But maybe, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. My granddad always said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if you are familiar with my channel, you know that I'm not a very good welder. To say the least. They're like, hey, Chris, you can fix welders, but you're not a good welder? Yeah, you're right, I can fix them. We're like, the thing is, It's like NASCAR. You got the drivers; those are the welders. We're the pit crew. Like, I'm not going to get into a NASCAR and drive it, around a track, but I'm going to tell you what the hell's wrong with it when it comes to a welder, to the best of my ability, anyway. Oh. I have a Harbor Freight welder. I have a couple. I have their plasma cutter, their stick welder, and their flux core. And then I have an ESOB that was given to me by my job. Really? That's cool. It'd been nice to see PD Pablo. He's kind of like that West Coast legend, right? I see all his pictures on Instagram. I wish he would do a YouTube channel. That would be cool. I remember meeting him the year before at Jacktown. Very cool. Very cool guy, and his wife as well. Very, very, very cool people. That's awesome. How many, Resto Rob, how many guys are on your welding crew? Yeah, welders are, they're definitely in their own little space. I'll give them that, definitely. Yeah, it would be nice if we do a YouTube channel. Because, you see all the pictures and stuff of his before and after, but I like to see the way he does it. What I like to do is I like to watch everybody's things and then the way they do things. And what I do notice, what I like about this tool community is awesome, is that we all have one goal, and there's all different ways of doing it and getting the same result. And I've learned so much from everybody, and you appreciate that, definitely. Yeah, one goal, beer and tools. There's nothing wrong with that. That is a perfect world. That would be my heaven. This guy I work with, he said that I think it's his wife's family member. He owns two houses next together in a town called Clay, and he had just recently passed away in a fire, and our heart goes out. But he was kind of a hoarder, and he had these two houses, and there's yachts and stuff in the backyard. He would just sit on TV and order like Amazon and QVC, and there's all sorts of things. Or there's welders, there's all sorts of tools, cars, everything. And he has no family, no relatives, no nothing really, except the cousin that's trying to get the power of attorney or whatever. Oh, it's crazy. I would just love to see that. I he told me there's like boxes of big screen TVs that are just sitting there, like three, four, five of them. Stoves still in the box. And I'm the kind of guy, like, when I like to have a backup stove, whether it's new or used, or a backup hot water tank, or a backup washer and dryer. In case something dies, that way you can just hook it right up, scrap out the other one, and you're good to go. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I live. I try to anyway. I try to, but sometimes it doesn't work that way. Life happens. I'm super glad I went live today. That's awesome. I am going to stop at the 30-minute mark, just do a quick 30-minute one, and I gotta get inside and how it goes. It is later in the day. Or no, maybe, oh wow. It's not later in the day. I thought it was super later in the day. Well, even in my video, I said it was later in the day. I thought it was like 5 o'clock. Dude, it's only like 1:20 in the afternoon. Oh my god. Oh jeez. I don't have to rock a piss yet, George, but I will walk away when I have to. Oh, that's funny. It seemed like when I was in the military, you had a pee jug, or when I was delivering furniture, everyone wanted to pee in a pee jug, and I'm like, man, that's kind of weird, dude. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Only 11. Oh, you're in Mountain Time. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Yeah, you're right. Fill the beer bottle. I have one. Then I dump it at the back of the property to keep away the, the animals and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty redneck of me, but hey, it is what it is. So the Voodoo Ranger's done. Let's see what else is in the beer fridge. So this one, this is I don't know where this came from, but the corner store down the street, this is $1. It's called Jim Brown Ale, Willow Rock Brewing. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Willow Rock Brewing. But it's good. I've had these before. They call it a classic brown ale. So let's see how it works. Oh yes. This is why I love Saturday. It almost tastes like a Dundee's, a honey brown, kind of a little more molassesy. It's pretty decent. But they have them at the corner store, and like I said, he sells them for $1. I don't know. Like this is like the bodega down the street. It's crazy because number one, you walk in there and it's super clean. Like it's the cleanest bodega I've ever been in, and it's ridiculous because most of the bodegas are kind of like weird. What projects do I have coming up? I have. Well, we're in the middle of this fire ring right here. This guy here. It's kind of a mess, but we'll get it done. I'm at work. I'll hit you up on Facebook. Oh yeah, definitely, Rod. Be safe, dude. It's awesome to hear from you, man. Always. Thanks again for stopping by, man. Much appreciated, dude. I will. I'm gonna message you as soon as the stream is over with my phone number. Definitely, man. Stay safe, dude. Your last video to the scrapyard, you made me miss. Yeah, they're all over the place around here. You know what I mean? But like I was saying, this guy. Before I get sidetracked, George. I have the next thing I really want to do. It's kind of above us. I'm gonna show you. See, it's right next to that old spare gutter I have. That hook. This is an old fireman's gaff hook. The guy that gave it to me, he said it was from like the 30s. I think it's LaFranche that makes it. Can you see that? I don't know. I'm short. It's got to be 12 feet long. That's going to be next. And what I'm going to do is there's a local fire department right up the street from us. And before our dog Nala died, my wife walked her up there and they let her take pictures of her on the fire truck and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to donate it to their firehouse for their memorabilia, because a lot of firehouse, from what I understand, they have memorabilia, from old stuff and everything like that. And I'm going to donate it to them guys for being cool. But those are the projects I have coming up. And then I definitely got to get in the museum because Mrs. CCscraps is getting on my ass about cleaning it up and everything. And she says that it's starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I go, what do you mean? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But like back to this bodega, like they have everything you possibly could imagine. Oh my god, that went down the wrong pipe. Excuse me if I crash out on Facebook or not Facebook, on YouTube Live. Just say your prayers for me. That went down the wrong pipe. So they have everything. They have sandwiches. They have like specials. They make milkshakes. They have all sorts of different beers. They have everything you could possibly imagine. And I can't stress the fact more that it's clean. Like it's clean. Like that's what the best part of it is. Back in the day, if you're from Syracuse, you'd know, but back in the day it would be, that was an old pool hall. You know what I mean? Pool tables and little food and stuff like that. And I'm donated to, and I am, excuse me, and I am stoked to see it grow too, Rob, as well. And yeah, George, I have to do it because you got to take care of the first responders. Our city, our mayor's done. Like his terms are up, and now we have the deputy mayor that's running. We have she's a Democrat. We have a Republican, which I'm going to vote for. Tom Bablion, which was kind of cool because I requested, you know, those lawn signs. The dude brought it over himself. Normally they have like their people that work for him or volunteer for him do it. This guy actually came over to my house. We had a great conversation. He's big on stopping crime and making the public safe, which I'm big on. And he's got some good views on the way he wants the city to be ran. And I get it. But you know that means something when the candidate comes over and talks to you. You know what I mean? That's big. So funny story is, we're out there and I seen him putting the sign in, so I come out and I had one of our dogs, Lily. Lily's the timider one, so she's not really barkative or anything. She's kind of scared of her own shadow. So she sits down, you know, Lily, I'm talking to him, Lily sits by me, and he goes, "Oh, you got a nice dog?" And she kind of like hides because she's afraid of everything. And he goes, "Well, is she friendly?" I go, "Yeah." And then, you know, I go, "She's just scared." I go, and I said to Lily, I go, "Don't worry, Lily, he's a Republican. It's okay." So Lily was cool. Yes, I have to vote Republican. And the funny thing is, you know, my whole family are Democrats. But they're not, you know, they're not like the kind of Democrats that are like putting on masks and throwing stones at ICE and burning Teslas and down with the oligarchy and all that other kind of stuff. They're just, I don't know, but they don't like Trump. And I don't really want to get into politics, but you have this person and this person to vote for. You take the better of the two. And this is the way it is. A lot of people crap on it, but it is what it is. 3.5 more years. It's going to be fine, everybody. At least in my opinion. And I can see the left go crazy. I'm going to get crapped on emails from this. Like, I get a lot of trolls through emails like, "You shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that." And I'm like, well, okay. Absolutely. Rob, stay safe, man. Do you, brother. I will definitely get a hold of you. We're going to have to stop over. Hang out. Do a grill or something. Definitely. I don't know if you're drinking beer still or hanging out or whatever, but regardless, we'll figure it out, man. It'll be so awesome to see you. And this guy I'm talking about, Rob, my boss, one of the better bosses I've had. He was the kind of guy that is basically like, you know what you got to do it. and don't make me have to deal with it. And that's pretty much all you can ask. That's a good boss. I think Mrs. CC Scraps is coming. What's up, baby? Yeah. I didn't see a little remote or anything. You want to say hello or live? No. Come say hello. Please. Mrs. CC Scraps is standing outside. She doesn't want to come say hello. That's okay. Oh my God, dude, I remember that. Rob Rap. Come say hi, baby. Oh, the woodchuck's out there. There you are. You see her feet? There she is. See her right there? There's her feet. And part of her. She's taking pictures. We have gophers and shit and all sorts of stuff. George from You Want to Watch says hello. She says hello. Oh, do you see him, guys? Big old gopher. Can you see him? He's got a little family. As long as he stays over there, he's going to be fine. But I don't want him going under the house or tearing shit up in there. I don't have a problem. It's Mrs. CC Scraps, everyone. It's a big gopher. Okay. Let me shut this back down. She didn't want to be on TV, but we did it anyway. Yeah, man, I couldn't do it. There's no way both of us could have done that. Nothing would have happened. I would have just sat there and laughed at everything literally would have happened. I'd have been like, yeah, okay. Mushroom pillows, yeah, they're burnt. Oh, the dinner bread? Yep, I burnt that too, Casey. Oh, I couldn't stand her. I wanted to puke on her head. Remember her? And you said, no way, let me see her eyes. And you said, oh man, those were some good times. Oh. A lot of hours, too. All right. Yeah, it's always a time that you never get, you don't think it's going to happen, but then all of a sudden it's nuts. Remember the risotto? I'm not, that was a good one. I'm not going to lie, like, I still tell that story about the risotto fart. That was beautiful. Oh, all right. I turned into a skeleton? And Carl turned into an alien. Oh, well. Later, George. Be safe. You saw Casey walking with a 12-pack? Oh, God. Ugh. She hated me. She hated me because I told her how it was. Like, I shouldn't say I told her how it was. She didn't like my opinions. Excuse me. I mean, don't get me wrong. She wasn't that, like, she was really good at her job, but her attitude was terrible. I mean, that was the problem I had, you know, like, and you know, Aunt was always more pro front of the house than back of the house. Like, she would even sit in on a kitchen meeting. And it's like, if you don't have her on your side, who's going to help, you know? That was the worst part, when you don't have owners on your side to, like, at least sit in and say, hey, this is what, you know, has to happen. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, Rob, take it easy. I'm going to cut this short. Gonna go inside, get some food. Yes, she did hate life, man. Definitely. Yeah, and it was too, and she was bitter, and that was the problem. Like, you know, and I can't. Everybody was bitter there. It was a dead end. Like, there was no nothing. There was no incentives. There was no nothing. You know, I mean, when you have no incentive and no motivation, you're not going to be motivated. You know. But yeah. All right, look, I'm going to shut it down. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Stay safe. Rob, I'm going to message you with my number here in a second. Be safe, and we'll see you again.